Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Thanks for joining me today. Nice to have your company as always, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Lovely to see you. Go on, give us a big wave. Let's all have a cheery start to the day, because this particular story I find particularly heartbreaking myself, and here is the reason why. As we know, sadly we recently celebrated the life of a wonderful senior member of the British monarchy, the late Prince Philip, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. I think I may have mentioned this before, but when I was at school, you know, the Duke of Edinburgh Awards was a wonderful award scheme, and really just the mere mention of his name got a lot of people excited because there were so many wonderful activities attached to it. It was a great scheme that he came up with, I believe in the sort of late 50s, and it became so successful. And he came to some schools in my area. We were so excited, you know. And when you think of it now, you know, that particular award scheme has done so much to help so many young people who are now mature adults, yes, including me, around the world, of course. But back really to the story that really we should focus on, and that's all because, as we know, our gracious Majesty the Queen was very, very disheartened by the fact that one senior member of her family failed to turn up for that memorial service. Of course, we're talking the one-time royal, now Californian resident, Prince Harry. Now, Prince Harry, as we've told you many times here on the show, decided he simply couldn't attend, simply because London is a dangerous place. But this threw up a comment from quite a lot of people, particularly in seniority within royal circles. They said, well, you returned for the funeral. What is the difference for the memorial service if you wish to come alone? Now, as ever, we have to say allegedly, but I was told that senior members of the monarchy did reach out and say that this may be a very good idea to Prince Harry to return to pay his respects. Sadly, even they couldn't dent it. And the bigger problem now I feel really sorry for is Prince Harry himself, because watching that particular memorial service unfold on television, you couldn't really be moved by the, well, you know, the fact that there are your family all sat there, and of course you're not. You've chosen to basically bail out when they needed you the most. It was heartbreaking to see Her Majesty the Queen, of course, walking through the doors of Poets' Corner and taking a seat. Obviously this last year, 18 months, has really been a toll in her health. Not just losing her husband, but everything else that has come her way. And yes, of course, we're talking about Prince Andrew too. Wouldn't it have been nice, Prince Harry, if you could have seen your way to come over here to, of course, pay your respects alongside your family and our glorious monarch in her 70th year on the throne, to simply just be there. After all, we all owe Prince Philip a great debt of gratitude, not just for the way that he helped run the royal family and support our gracious monarch, but more importantly, there are so many people here in the United Kingdom, around the world, across the Commonwealth, who truly owe a debt of gratitude to a wonderful man. And I, for one, think that you, Prince Harry, seriously, may regret not turning up. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.